I'm ready. Where are we going, bud? I don't have gloves. Look at that. Quite a steep angle. Yeah. Oh boy. Hey? That's my boy. It's going. Hey everyone. Well, we're out at the cabin and supposed to be doing nothing out here but R&R, which we're doing, but it's also time to start thinking about winter camping, so I have a little project today. I bought a new canvas tent. It's the Canadian made in Ontario, the Esker Classic 2. Said it was new for 2020, but I've already seen other people with videos with them on. And I got mine before 2020 as well, so they're releasing them early, I guess. Have to do a dry run. It comes with tie-outs and everything, but they're not attached, so I'm going to lay it all out, get the tie-outs on, and I got a few ideas how to stake it down. I'm going to use these Eskimo ice anchors. I bought 10 of them. 10 more, so I didn't have to rob my shack. Good boy. Oh yeah. Hey? Hey my boy? Kind of figured this was going to happen. That's okay. So I want to do at least 4 winter camps this year. I want to do one with just Boss and I in my new canvas. Oh, I cut these down from the bush too. These 40-inch dowels, but I'll show you what I'm going to use them for. So I want to do a winter camp trip with Boss and I in the new Esker tent. And I want to do all 4 of us. Me, the 2 dogs, the wife. I bought her a cot and a thermarest for Christmas this year, so it should be good. And then obviously me and my buddy are going to go in my new tent. And then me and my buddy are going to go in his Kafaru. So at least 4. Hey, right boss? At least 4 this year. Alright, so like I said, this is the first time I'm setting it up. Oh, thank you. Thank you. This will be the first time setting it up, and so it's going to be pretty slow going, but figured I might as well make a video out of it. Alright, see you soon. Alright guys, Saturday, this January 4th. Yeah, Saturday, January 4th, we're going to set up this new tent. Hopefully there aren't too many interruptions. Esker Classic 2 10x10, made in Canada. probably not going to set up all 8 of these today. I'm just trying it out, so I'll just stake up the 4 corners, I guess. Should be good. So this is kind of cool. This plate, made in Canada, is for the base, and then the tip of this goes into that hole, and it stops it from moving around, or if you're putting this on top of the snow so it doesn't sink in or go down too far, and you can keep a lot of tension on the tent. So it's kind of cool. And of course this bottom section, all the holes in there, it's adjustable, so I can slide that out and make it tighter. Alright, doing a dry run, so when I take this out to the bush when it's really cold, it won't be a problem. Won't have to learn what I'm doing. Hopefully with the tie outs put out, it's a lot bigger. I didn't want huge, I wanted something light. Apparently this is only 21 pounds, but it feels heavier than that, but it's not too bad. It's not like my other one with the trucker's tarp sewn in on the floor, plus it's a 10 by 12, and it's got 4-foot sidewalls. This one's 30-inch sidewalls, no floor, so should be good for winter camping. Boss, don't you pee on my tent, okay? I don't want you to pee on my tent. Okay. Okay. Go this way. You gotta go this way. Yeah, there you go. I decided I am gonna put the other ones in. I just want to make sure that, I guess I should do it right the first time. And then I gotta notch out my 40-inch dowels I cut out of the bush. Alright guys, before I cut my dowels up and get the sides pulled out, I'll show you what it looks like without the sidewalls out. So it's really not that big. It's all kind of sagging in, and it's not that I need it to be big, but I do want to be able to fit 2 people and 2 dogs in here, so I'll back up to the outside of the door. Okay, go in, bud. There, that'll give you some reference as to really how big it is or small it is. Hey, bud. Good boy. Yeah, yeah. So it is only 10 by 10, so whew. Yeah, it looks pretty small in there right now. I looked at each wall, because I looked at the 9x9 as well, and I looked at the Arctic Fox, the Esker Arctic Fox. And one of my goals with getting a new tent was, one, I wanted it to be Canadian made, but because I've got one from Montana already, the Davis tent. I think it's Montana. I think so. And I'm really, really happy with that tent. But like I said, it's big, it's heavy. It takes up 2 really big totes. If I were to take that winter camping, I'd have no remoteness whatsoever. Whereas this one, I don't need to take the center pole. I can just cut a tree down. So I could just take that tent and be fine. But, everyone who knows this channel or has been here before knows that I love my vented propane stove, which means I'm lugging around at least one 30-pound tank. So there's really no ultralight with me. The last truckload of wood we went to get, I also cut these down. They're 40-inch live poplar, and it's from an area that's doing logging right now, so they were dead anyways before long. And what I'm going to do is the sidewalls are 30 inches, so what I'm planning on doing is marking off at 30, and then 35 and 40. These are all 40. And I'm going to put a few notches in so that depending where I am, you know, I plan on taking these on easy trips, and I can set them up on the side of the tent, put my tie out to it, and then put my ice anchor straight down, and I won't have to be bound to sticking this out to trees and stuff, so should work out alright. I just realized I didn't buy enough ice anchors, so I've got them in at the base, but I got nothing for my tie outs. Okay, so I gotta get some more. I need 30.
Are you stuck, bud?
35. There we go. I just want to try this here. Let's see. I may only need a couple more anchors, like ½ inch. That'll work for this, but I think I might just do the extra anchors and should be alright. We'll keep going and we'll see what it's like when it's done. Well guys, it's a pretty rough setup, honestly. I didn't have enough screw anchors. I mean, you can see that it's kind of saggy. I didn't spread it out enough. I didn't stake it out far enough, so it kind of droops. But you want to come in here, bud? All right, let's go in. Come in. No, you gotta come around the come around the rope, bud. In here, in here. Come on. There you go. Go on. So my stakes. I'm gonna have to notch the edges out more, so the edges aren't deep enough to hold the rope in, you know, as well as I'd like. I mean, it's not bad, but you can see the way I had to do it because the notches I cut in. Oh, look at that! That's all your slobber, bud. Good boy. The notches I put in weren't deep enough, so I just started draping the rope over the top of the posts on the outside. So what's happened is it's lifting up the tent. So I mean, that's going to be covered in snow, but still, and I can still drop the pole. That's probably part of the problem too, but it's looking a lot bigger in here now. This is one of the areas I wanted to check out once it's set up, is to see the stove jack, to see how much space I had. Now, looking at it this way with my New Way stove, I mean, I'm kneeling and the chimney pipe's just above my head, and there's really no obstruction here, or this isn't going to get set on fire or anything, so I'll be able to just run a straight pipe, straight out. I won't have to have any elbows or angles. I can just run a straight pipe, so that's good. That answers that question. Yeah, okay, like I'm pretty happy with it. It's tall. It's very tall. So I'm 5'9", and I've still got, well, I can just reach the top, so it's got to be, I don't know, 7 feet, Something like that. What do you think, my boy? You want to do this? You want to camp in here? You're cold, eh? Yeah, you're a little cold. You're not bad. We were looking at his feet last night, you know, because he was just laying down and it was 30-something degrees in there. And he's got a whole bunch of new hair growing through the pads of his feet, so he's getting his winter feet. So that's good. Yeah, alright. I'm so disappointed with how I did this. Look at this. Like, you can't see it, but when I can grab a whole fold because it's drooping in that much. So, oh, there's the clothesline. I wondered why they sent me extra ropes. So those 4 black things there, I'm supposed to tie a rope from one to the other. So, anyways, it's done. So the fireplace is going to sit here, so there's the door. And then fireplace, there's the stove jack. So fireplace, propane, extra gear is going to take up this corner. I'm planning on having a cot against this, cot against that, and there's no chance of getting another one here, which I thought maybe. I thought this stove jack was actually a bit further over, but it's fine where it is. So we're going to get only 2 cots in here, I think. Yeah, I think only 2. And that's just because Boss's is so big. They're so big that they're going to take up a lot of this space. So Nika and the wife can be on one. I'll be on my little one. My normal size one, I should say. Not little, but normal size. And Boss might have to be on the floor. Boss. Good boy.